I'm here at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here for a client, TRL 11, and looking for technologies that'll help that company. If you've never been to anything like a expo like this one is the biggest one in the world that I'm aware of. And I'm in the section where there's lots of virtual reality and augmented reality and so forth. A lot of very cool technology. I'll be here for a few days and I'll carry you guys along for the ride for a little bit. I think most of my friends know I'm a big mountain biker. So this is a company out of Utah that does e-bikes, but they also do an e-surfboard, basically. And they even have one for snowboarding that has a motor on it. Pretty crazy. What a time to be alive. These guys even have an e-bike for kids, and it doesn't even have pedals on it. It's got a throttle. There's their e-bikes over there. So this is a company that makes little electronic devices, basically like drones, only you can use them. Like this is a little electronic wakeboard and underwater electronic scooters, if you will. And then that's an underwater drone, camera drone. Okay, this is pretty crazy. They're trying to create something called drone soccer or drone ball. So you have this little ball with a drone in it, and then you have a cage where competitors are trying to get through these loops. Kind of reminds me of that sport in Harry Potter.
So it demonstrates that we can run Linux system on top of that, and also two different AI models in the same time. You have separate MCU can do all the control.
I'm in the pavilion where there is a lot of very large equipment. John Deere and Hyundai, big robotic agricultural machines, some of it electric, some of it conventional, but pretty cool stuff. I'm in the section of the CES where all the motorized vehicles are and electrical vehicles of the future. Robo-taxis, all kinds of stuff. Pretty interesting. Obviously, I'm not in Las Vegas anymore. I'm in the frozen tundra of south central Tennessee at what I like to call the Tennessee Bunker. We've had a very rare snow, ice, super cold event. I wanted to close out CES with some thoughts and observations. You know, as I was walking around and seeing all these gadgets and robots and AI and everything, I couldn't help but think, you know, we as a species, over the last 150 years or so, we have gotten to the point where we have all this free time. You know, if you think about it, civilization until very recently spent most of its waking hours trying to stay alive and dealing with shelter and food and water, just the essentials. Now all of those things are available at our fingertips. We're kind of bored, so we're inventing all these creature comforts. And as I'm walking around CES, I'm seeing all of these examples of these creature comforts and automatic robots and pool cleaners and recreational things and so forth. I'm not saying whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just simply saying we need to appreciate where we're at. So, you know, we have a lot of complainers nowadays, and I think some perspective is a good idea. And of course, we've got to stay in tune with what we're creating. You know, how much power are we going to give to these AIs and these robots and so forth? And are we going to forget how to survive on our own? People study the food chain and talk about where, you know, food comes from and everything, but in reality it comes from the supermarket for most people. And so I guess my final thoughts on CES are, we just need to keep that in mind and keep perspective. All these gadgets and things are cool. Right now I'm using a stabilized gimbal that I bought at NAB and just taught myself how to use it, and it's pretty cool. But you know, as I look around this environment that I'm in and everything, I can't help but wonder if the power had gone out for an extended period of time. You know, do I know how to heat myself? Do I know how to get food and water and so forth? Stay warm. You know, I've got a house back there in the background to stay in and keep me warm. So anyway, those are some final thoughts. Just keeping things in perspective.